ADETOKUNBO felt fear but remembered Baba Ogun's words. He struck his staff against the ground, and light radiated across the cavern. The energy from the staff created a barrier around him, shielding him from the heat. Obatolani shrieked in anger. "I will burn you to ashes." She unleashed a torrent of fire, but the barrier held. ADETOKUNBO advanced, striking with his staff. The divine light cut through the flames, forcing the goddess back. Yet, she was relentless. The flames formed into fiery beasts, lions, serpents, hawks, each attacking from different angles. The king fought bravely but began to falter. The heat was unbearable, his strength waning. His barrier weakened. The goddess saw her chance and struck with a massive burst of flame, sending the king to his knees. In that moment of near defeat, ADETOKUNBO remembered his people, the children, the farmers, the families who looked to him for protection. He could not fail them. "No more," he roared, rising to his feet. His staff blazed with golden light, brighter than the sun. With a final, mighty swing, he struck Obatolani in the chest. A blinding explosion filled the cavern. The goddess screamed as her flames were extinguished, her form dissolving into sparks that scattered across the chamber. The statues of the warriors cracked. Slowly, Olumide, Adikana, and Kabro returned to life, coughing and gasping for breath. They were free. Oba ADETOKUNBO emerged from the depths of the sacred underground, his staff still glowing faintly with the remnants of divine energy. The once scorched warriors, Olumide, Adikana, and Kabro, followed closely behind him, their expressions a mix of exhaustion and awe. Though their bodies bore the scars of their battle, their spirits were unbroken. Together, they stepped into the light of dawn, the cool breeze of the forest a welcome relief after the inferno they had faced. Word spread through Aleahon like wildfire. Children were the first to spot their king returning, running barefoot through the fields with joyous cries that echoed across the valley. Soon, the entire village gathered at the square, their faces a mixture of disbelief and hope. When ADETOKUNBO raised his staff high into the sky, the people erupted in celebration. Drums thundered, voices lifted in songs of praise, and families embraced one another, tears streaming down their faces. For the first time in what felt like an eternity, the village knew peace. The dark smoke that had once stained the sky was gone. The air smelled not of ash but of fresh earth and morning rain. The flames of Obatolani haunted them no more. The fire goddess was defeated. Her reign of terror had ended. Under Oba ADETOKUNBO's rule, Aleahon flourished like never before. The farmlands, once scorched and lifeless, bloomed with rich crops of yam, millet, and cassava. The rivers ran clearer, the birds returned to sing their songs, and the great Iroko tree, under which the elders once told stories, stood taller than ever, its branches wide enough to shelter the entire village. The king, though celebrated as a hero, remained humble. He often reminded his people that it was not his strength alone that had saved Aleahon but the unity of the village, the courage of the fallen warriors who had first stepped forward, the wisdom of Baba Ogun, and the faith of the people who had never stopped believing. And so, the tale of Oba ADETOKUNBO, the king who faced the goddess of fire and triumphed, was told for generations around the evening fires. But it was not told as a story of terror or pain. No, it became a story of hope, of courage, of how even the fiercest flames could be overcome when a people stood together, bound by faith, love, and the strength of their hearts. And from that day on, the fires in Aleahon's hearts burned not as symbols of destruction but as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, light would always prevail.